Hi, and welcome to Checked Out, the show that asks the question, do librarians have anything interesting to say? The answer might surprise you. Today we're going to be talking to my friend Emily about some of the library programs, and we're going to be talking about a new movie called Slenderman. I love horror movies, so let's see if this one's actually good. I'm on location at the Mahopac Library. I'm with Emily. You're a librarian?
Yes.
Well, not anymore. You're fired. Okay, so tell me what a typical workday is like for you.
Typically, I work at the reference desk for at least 3 to 4 hours a day. I help people with computers and answer reference questions, so that's questions about information or how to find certain community resources, things like that.
If someone's looking for, if they're on a quest for the Holy Grail, you show them where the first step is. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you have helped people find the Holy Grail,
yeah,
is that correct?
I've helped a couple of people. That's usually every 3 months or so someone comes in with that question.
Okay, they really should stop hiding it after they find it. They should just give it to a museum. So this one's less of a question and more of a riddle. So, it's 7 a.m. and you hear your parents knocking on the front door. They're here for breakfast. In your fridge, you have milk, eggs, and bacon. In your cupboard, you have bread, sugar, and cereal. What do you open first?
The door.
Alright, so my next question is, what did you have for lunch?
Soup.
What kind of soup?
It's tomato soup.
And has that helped you in your job in any way? Do you feel like you have good working energy now? Do you do lots of good library work?
Oh yeah. I'm ready for the rest of the day.
So would you be comfortable going on record saying soup is library fuel?
I believe that many librarians would agree with that statement, yes.
What kind of car do you drive?
A Nissan Versa Note.
What would you say is the Blue Book value on that? Do you have an alarm? Do you have a spare key?
Are you planning on stealing my car?
No, I'm just curious. This is all for the interview. Alright, so your book club.
Yes.
Tell me about that. That's on the first Monday of every...
Yes, the first Monday of every month. So our meeting for this month was yesterday. We discussed the flight attendant.
And what was...
I still have it.
Oh, you got it right there.
I have it right here.
I didn't even think of that. So tell me about that book. So it's about a flight attendant, though?
Yes. She has a drinking problem, and she wakes up next to a dead body in Dubai.
Haven't we all been there?
So, she lies to get home to New York, and then she lies to the FBI and does a bunch of drinking and more stupid things and ends up telling the FBI some of the truth and lying some more, and then the big climax happens in Italy. So some people found it entertaining. I feel like it had a lot of holes and wasn't very plausible.
Physically in the book, because that would be something it would have to be put in
No,
repair.
the story just didn't really...
Plot holes, I understand.
Yeah, plot holes.
And this is a nonfiction book, correct?
No, it is a fiction book.
Okay, then what is actually the name of Dame Judi Dench's autobiography? Because that's what I thought this was. This interview has gone to a strange place.
It has.
Alright, when we come back, we will be looking at something, probably.
Okay.
Do you ever wonder how librarians get their natural pep and enthusiasm for their work? Librarian Fuel is an all-natural stimulant and comes with a free gift. Wow, a glasses cleaning cloth. Thanks, Librarian Fuel. Hey, what's up? This is Mike. You're watching Mike's Movie Minute. So what this is I'm gonna talk about a movie, and it's a movie I haven't seen before, so I'm gonna try and guess what the plot is, and then I'm gonna watch it, review it, and then I'm going to try and come up with an idea for a sequel, because I'm trying to break into the film industry, and I think if one thing is gonna get my foot in the door, it's gonna be just unsolicited pitches for sequels to popular and unpopular movies. With me, as always, is my co-host, Jacques. You gonna help me out, or are you just gonna be quiet? I understand. He's nervous. So, the movie we're gonna be talking about this week is called Slender Man. It's a horror movie, and I'm assuming someone directed it. So, I only know the barest idea of what Slender Man is. He's like a tall man with no face, and he's wearing a suit. So what I'm assuming is that it's a business suit, and he probably has some sort of high-powered Wall Street job, but he has to deal with the, sort of social implications of not having a face, and just kind of how that affects him in his day-to-day life. Okay, so I just watched the movie. This was bad. It was very bad. It was like someone heard about a horror movie once and they wrote that down, but they wrote it down in like pidgin English, and then 30 years later someone found it and they tried to make a horror movie using that sort of as a guideline. I'm not convinced humans made this movie. Slender Man, well, I mean, he is slender. I will grant them that. He is a very slender man. So if you like horror movies, I would say watch a better horror movie. Just watch the Evil Dead movies. That's everything anyone wants out of a horror movie. Just do yourself a favor. Alright, so the final segment is I'm going to try and pitch a sequel to Slender Man. So I think it's going to be called Slender Man 2... Even Slenderer. And it's about Slender Man has gained a little weight. He's, out of the game. And some new kids moved to town that has to spook or scare. So it's mostly a training montage. The movie is about 80% training montage. And it's just Slender Man getting into shape. He does a lot of cardio, does some jogging, maybe some light weightlifting, but it's just about him trying to lose a lot of weight so he can be Slender Man again, because once he's gained some weight, he's just man, and he's not really intimidating. Alright, that about does it for this episode. Please like and subscribe and do all the things that people tell you to do at the end of videos. Like us on Instagram and Twitter, at Mahopac Library. And if you have any suggestions for movies you want to hear me talk about, just send us a message, or, just come on into the library. You can do that too. I'm usually there. All day. Every day. Bye!